All right, so let us do this again, but with Malice. Yeah, exactly, Kindle. Come on. And that's true. But I don't think we have another choice for that one yet, do we? Yeah, we've got a choice for that one, but all the other choices have been taken so far. So we might still be missing a charm. We might still be missing a charm here. Oh, let's keep going. But I'd like to do this one first because I know this one isn't the true ending. I'm guessing. I'm guessing the other branch is the correct one to get us to the true ending. But I am curious where this one leads. All right. Luke appeared at Mr. Nuncreed. Kind eyes warmed a stern face. There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all. It was subtle, but Luca could sense something eating away at him. There was a subtle malice lurking behind those eyes.
There was a malice lurking behind those eyes, like a trap ready to spring. Luca felt the weight of Nuncreed's hand on his shoulder. Something wasn't right. He didn't know why, but something was telling Luca to get out of there.
I just want this to all be over. Of course. I'm sure it will all work out soon enough. I should get going. I told Roxy I'd check for Rollo at the treehouse.
Luca twisted free of Nuncreed's grasp.
Of course. Luca. I know your dad and I were good friends back in the day. You can come to me with anything. Anything at all. Alright, so just as a refresher for chat, this is the part of the tree where, yeah, this is the part of the tree where Rollo came with us to the fertilizer factory, got captured. We did not push Izzy into the pool of goo. That is the summary, is that this is the one where Rollo got captured. We did not push Iggy into the goo, and now we're dealing with Nuncreed. It was the last time Nuncreed grabbed us and he threw us in the phone booth because we knew too much. You eat something too. I will happily eat hot dog. Or no, it's a scurvy dog. That's right. It's a scurvy dog. Delicious. Thank you for that, hot dog, Jack. Thank you. More food. Ah, food. Oh. Delicious. Hello, Solomon, if that's your real name. These festival decorations are a bit humdrum. Now, if I were to throw a festival, it would be a thing to behold. I agree. This is all more than a little sad. It's worse than sad. It's boring. What if we did a little something to spice things up? I'm listening. You know that festival sign waiting to be unveiled. It would be a shame if someone...
The two scurried off, eagerly formulating a plan.
Yeah, the apple was a proper good one. I agree. There's something psychedelic in their apple. I'm sure there was. And it was delicious. He looked down and muttered in a gruff voice. Mom always told me my problems would look smaller once I grew up. My problems always seemed to grow right along with me. Heavens, I sense big trouble ahead. Thank you for that foreshadowing, lizard lady. Uh-oh. Identify yourself, please. Nellie Modwill. I work here now. I am unable to locate you on our staff roll. Oh, I don't officially start until tomorrow. Mr. Kerr said I could come in early tonight to get a few things done. Hold, please. Clearance authorized. Thank you. Our harvest awaits. Whoa. You get a wrench to the noggin sneaking up on a guy like that. Don't scare him, man, while he's junkin' Sony. Evening, Jeff. Isn't it kind of late to be junkin'? Might as well ask the same thing of you. Find anything good? Ever since Parental Harvest moved in, everything in the junk is trash. Even the junk is trash. You can learn a lot about a person by looking at what they throw away. With this bunch, it's all shredded paper and coffee cups. Well, I'd better get going. I didn't see nothing if you didn't see nothing. See what? Exactly. Psh. All right. Gonna look cool again for a moment. I don't know why this is so entertaining to do that. All right. Rolo?
He aired a long holler into the woods.
Rolo! Rolo, wherever you are, I hope you're okay.
Luca felt his eyes getting heavy and plopped into the beanbag. He conceded to its lumpy embrace.
A really nice treehouse, actually. Oh,
Once
dream
again,
sequence.
Luca found himself in a vast black expanse. This time, he knew exactly where to go. He took a single confident step forward. The world flickered and pulsed. He found himself standing in front of the frigid air of a blazing campfire.
This again.
The source. He plopped down cross-legged and gazed into the cold flame, waiting. Soon enough, the fire began to die out, popping sporadically, until all that was left was a single ember. Luca stood up and dusted himself off. He plucked the glowing ember from the cold ash, examined it, and slid it into his pocket.
Okay.
A keepsake. The voice of his father spoke behind him. "You made me proud, Buckaroo." Luca turned to face him. "Dad, what is this place?" A warm grin grew across his father's face. "A place where everything that has been and everything that could be all wait together."
So the ether.
Luca found himself staring at his father's face, trying as hard as he could to memorize every single detail. Wait? For what? Another voice spoke out as Luca's doppelganger stepped forward. "That's up to you." Without knowing why, Luca began to weep.
Aww.
Is any of this real? Are you real? Luca's father bent down to smudge away a tear. "Of course. I'm as real as the part of you that misses me." Luca turned to look at the older version of himself.
These are very lucid dreams that Luca's having.
"And you?" The doppelganger choked back tears. "I'm as real as the part of you that's angry he's gone."
Ooh.
Does that make sense? Through his tears, Luca laughed. "I think so." His father pulled him in for an embrace. "Time to go, Buckaroo." Luca was startled from his dream by a banging on the floor.
Rolo? Are you in there?
A commanding voice rumbled from below.
Not Rolo.
Just as Luca sprang to lock the entry hatch, the door knocked open. Chapter 5. Dangers big and small. Luca stumbled back.
What?
He heard the rope ladder creak under significant weight. Keeping his eyes fixed on the hatch, he inched backward to the balcony. As his hand grasped the door handle, Luca froze. A large figure clumsily wriggled up through the hole.
What? Oh, crap. I think I know where this is going. Stop right there. Or I'll... Sheesh, I know it's dark and all, but I figured you'd recognize me. Who are you, Sexy McSexy Cat?
The large figure cocked its head inquisitively.
Stop now or I'll clobber you with a baseball bat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take it easy. Luca, you need to get your eyes checked. It's me, Rollo. Nice try, but I know you aren't Rollo. You're like one of his random uncles or something. I'm sorry, Rollo's attractive now that he's older. Well, not that he wasn't attractive as a kid, but that's just weird. The art in this game is evil, we'll say that much. Ha ha ha, uncle. Luca, quit messing around. It's me. Flamin' chicken coop, Luca.
Luca's jaw dropped. He peered more closely at the man standing in front of him. Something about him was undeniably Rollo. Only bigger, older,
This is hilarious.
changed.
Oh, what happened to you? When I was running away, I ran into more people in those yellow suits. They grabbed me and dragged me away. Wait, where did they take you? Oof, that's rough, Nordic. That's rough. Don't know. They threw a bag over my head. It was cold and smelled like a swimming pool. I think it was an underground lab or something. They made my hands all big. Look.
Rollo proudly presented his hands to Luca.
Pretty sweet, huh? I mean, it wouldn't be my first pick for a superpower. But beggars can't be choosers. Rollo, it wasn't just your hands. My feet, too? Dang, Paul just made me new shoes. Wait, Luca, why are you so small?
Luca moved to the side and pointed Rollo to his reflection in the
How
balcony
does
window.
Rollo not realize what's going on here? Oh, how'd you rescue a buck 80? How'd you rescue a buck 80, Captain or cat lover Jerry Garcia? True, it is Rollo. He is kind of dense. What the?
His hands shot up to his face.
Holy Toledo! Rollo, what did they do to you? They made me drink some sort of green crud. Ew. Actually, it wasn't too bad. It kind of tasted like licorice. I passed out and woke up like this. And then I sorta smashed open my cage and escaped. Of course you did, Rollo. Ah, gotcha. So yeah, he just hulked his way out, is what it sounds like. He hulked his way out. And yeah, it tastes like licorice. I wonder why. Whoa, you smashed open a cage. Kinda. At least I think I did. It was all kind of bit of a blur. Then they had you in a cage. Who are these people? I don't know who did this to you, but we're gonna fix it. Fix it? This is awesome! Oh, look at him dancing. Well, I'm just glad you're safe now. Luca, you don't need to worry about me. Sure, I got snatched, but look at it this way. I got snatched. I know where snatched people go. We may finally have a lead on what happened to your family. Maybe you're right, but this all seems dangerous. Danger. Ha!
Rollo shadowboxed a few jabs.
I'll take 'em all. Hey, fellas, what's up?
With a yelp, Rollo dove behind Luca.
Oh, yeah, because this is the one where Beck's hair got grayed. Ah! Hey, cover! Did I come at a bad time? Who the heck are you? This is Beck. Sorry, something truly bizarre just happened and I need help. I don't know where else to go. So you're just hanging out here with your large adult friend? Ah, no. This is my buddy Rollo. This is your missing friend. One and the same. He seems a little old. I'll have you know, this is a recent development. What the heck does that mean? Oh, I'm sorry. You're the one who just showed up out of nowhere. So, we'll be asking the questions here. That's fair. How did you find us? What did I miss, Amaryllis? Did I say something dumb again? Your silly little treehouse? I think you mean our silly little mission control. I hate to break it to you, but your secret path isn't so secret. Oh, yes. The other path, if we don't push Iggy into the pond, that puddle of green goo, Iggy will kick some of it at Beck, and it makes her hair turn white. She's now got a white streak at the front of her hair. And I could hear your racket from a mile away. See, Luca? This is why we need improved security around here. Not now, Rollo. Beck, you said something bizarre happened? Yeah, but
She shot a nervous glance at Rollo.
anything you say around me, you can say around Rollo. Oh, this has been a weird day all around, hasn't it? Yep.
Beck's eyes narrowed.
Okay, so it all started when I made it back home. My first order of business was try to salvage my hair. So I dyed it with some stuff from the chemistry set my mom gave me. Okay. Just need to play it cool. And hope no one notices. Notices what? Oh, nothing. I was just... Come over here, let me have a look. Oh, honey, what in the world did you do to your hair? I just kind of felt like a change. Oh, this is going to take forever to grow out. You were the one that said change was a good thing, right? I was talking about your mother's new job. I was talking about us moving. Well, I guess I just took your lesson to heart.
Ilona tried to put on a smile.
Before I forget, I came up here to tell you that Nellie had to go into work. Night? Her and Mr. Kerr decided it would be good for her to get some things done before tomorrow. That Kerr guy seems like a grade A creep. Heck! He is! Him and his weird cult of personality. You are not going to ruin this job for Nellie. It means too much to her. Oh, I know exactly how much it means to her. It means enough for her to exile her daughter to this podunk town. This place sucks. People are weird. You just don't know them yet. It's always cold. We're in the mountains, you'll get used to it. Can't even pick up a single decent station on the radio. It's all banjo music and farm reports. You know, I grew up in a town not that different from this one. Is that why you're better at talking to plants than people? Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. First of all, you're grounded. What? In the morning, I'll have Nellie come and see what we can do about fixing your hair. You need to look presentable for the festival. But not another peep.
She sighed, and after a moment, looked down at Beck sympathetically.
I know moving is hard, honey. But that doesn't mean you have to make yourself miserable all the time. Huh, other people seem to have that covered for me. Oh, and if you decide to rebel by dyeing your hair more,
She flashed a sly grin and tousled Beck's hair.
I'll just shave it off for you. I'll just shave it off you. Wow. Think of how rebellious you'll look then. Very funny. Thank you. Good night, sweetie. Good night, Mom. Wow, that is the most civil response to getting grounded I've ever seen. Like, seriously. Wait. First of all, this town does not suck. Second, you need help because you got grounded? No. I'm sorry you got in trouble. It's my fault your hair got screwed up in the first place. Huh, don't worry about it. I actually kind of like this look. Right. Can we get back to the story now? The next part is an important bit. I have this radio I upgraded with my mom and I was too angry to sleep. So I tried to dial in something worth listening to. Ooh, Mr. Kerr, are you there? Mr. Kerr? Yes, I'm busy. What is it? Apologies. I have the founder on the line. Patch him through immediately. One moment. Hello, sir. It's so nice to hear from you. Skip the pleasantries. What's your report on our new lead researcher of deep engineering? Hello Module seems to be integrating nicely. At this very moment, she's working to help us meet our deadline. She offered to work overtime before I even had the chance to suggest it. Excellent. And you have faith that she's capable of finishing the work left by her predecessor? Her work must be completed before the festival. I'll make sure she stays day and night until it's accomplished. Good. You know how I feel about loose ends. Yes, sir. Once she has finished the work, we need to make a determination regarding her long-term prospects in the company. Immediately, sir? I usually have more time to fully bring people into the fold. We're in the endgame, Bill. After your failures with Dr. Prescott, I can't afford to take any risks. Of course, sir. No loose ends, sir. Once she finishes the work, she will either leave the office completely committed to perennial harvest, or she won't leave at all. Perfect. Sir, if I might suggest, maybe we should delay just for a bit. Oh? It's just we seem to be rushing to hit this festival deadline, and rushing things has caused some issues in the past. I see. Please understand that I just want what's best for you. I'm eternally grateful for all that you've done for me. Bill, I'll make this very clear for you. I brought you in to make things run smoothly, not to have opinions. Of course, sir. Chin up, Bill. You're only a few days away from having everything you've ever dreamed of. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. That's ominous. Whoa. Yeah. Just so we're clear, when they say loose ends, they were talking about murder, right? Like actually killing someone. Capital murder.
Luca gave Rollo a quick elbow to the ribs.
Who is this founder? I was hoping you guys would know. Nah, as far as we know, her is the top banana at perennial harvest. He sounded scared of this founder guy. We even top her banana on the field. What the hell is my mom caught up in? Has she talked much about the job? Not really. She said she was going to come in and continue the work of someone she respected. Luca, do you think that body at the warehouse was the person Beck's mom came to replace? That would make sense. Beck, it seems like Nellie's predecessor got, loose-ended. I'm getting that impression. Okay, we need to get your mom out of there before the festival happens. That's 2 days away. Won't she just come home after work? The creep on the radio said they were going to hold her there until then. She's not coming out. We gotta go in and get her.
Beck flicked a large sheet of paper out of her pocket and slammed it on the floor.
Maybe this'll help. You have blueprints? Well, it's really just a welcome map from my mom's PH orientation the other day. But it shows the layout. Sure looks like blueprints to me. Look, here's the reception area. There's a big There's a big room marked Founder's Office. It even has the exits marked. Guys. We have a deadline. We have an objective. We have blueprints. You realize what this is, right?
Rollo started to wiggle with excitement.
My God, Rollo. I think we're heisting. This is officially a heist.
Chapter 6.
Oh, my Lord. Rollo has the mentality of a 12-year-old and the body of a 21-year-old. This is dangerous.
The heist.
Yes, heist time!
They spent the night's end huddled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat. A modern facility equipped with all manner of technology, not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement.
Oh, this is dangerous.
This could just work.
Eh.
The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread. Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for.
Oh, dear.
Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain. Luca, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time. The festival was to begin in 1 day, and they each had their assignments.
Oh, this is ridiculous. All right, quick recap. Rollo, you're going to talk to Roxy. Cordially. Without her in fits, this whole thing could go bust. Me? Cordial is my middle name. This is not going to end well. What is Roxy going to do when she sees that her little brother is now her big brother? Uh-huh. And how do you plan to explain your new...
He waved vaguely at Rollo's sizable figure.
Circumstance. She'll be so happy I'm alive, she won't even notice. Oh, she'll notice.
Beck snorted an involuntary giggle.
And Beck, you're sure Ilona won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears it? She'll listen. Once she understands the danger Nellie is in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense. Okay. That leaves me with Jeff, then Iggy. How are you going to persuade them? I'll think of something.
They each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
This is not going to work. Well, Godspeed. But yeah, we have a lot of objectives now to take care of. Now, I didn't think that this thread of the tree would take so long, but yeah, this is a pretty fleshed out one here. The amount of work put into even the ends is impressive. Like, no joke, I am rather impressed at even how expansive the ends are. Because they obviously spend a lot of effort on the writing in this. A lot of effort. But where is everybody? Yawn. You ever wondered why an agricultural company employs an army of survey takers? The clipboards, they say they're just trying to make us happy. Do they want to make us happy? Or just figure out what makes us happy? An important distinction. Dawn, you're more astute and observant than you should be. Alright, so she's getting ready for the festival. Hey, Jeffrey. What can I do for you? What can I do you for? There you go. Well, I know how much you hate perennial harvest. Hate's a strong word. Oh, sorry, I mean, I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. So we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
You see, I knew your kids were all right. Great, so you'll help?
The joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. But give me one good reason I should risk my hide aiding and abetting you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Ooh. Oh. Stop Gran, rescue Beck's mom, and stop the founder. Yeah, so we've got to do all three in one session. This will be interesting. So we know the answer is going to be junk. Junk! Yeah, what of it? Sonny, I got more junk than a king has copper. Ain't interested. Come on.
Luca wasn't ready to give up so easily. He shouted out again.
Crooked. Crooked! Yeah, they're all crooks. Like cockroaches. Stamp one out and another comes scurrying along to take its place. Come on, one of these has got to be the right answer. Yeah, it's all shit. I still ain't helping. It's some shit. Oh, come on. What about fight? Fight! I've done enough fighting for one lifetime, and more than my share of losing. Time's come to hang up the gloves. Well, the answer then has to be hide. Hide.
Jeff's brow perked up.
What'd you say? Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about old Jeff, and they all do. But you'll never hear him say I hid from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What was it you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. I got just the thing. And while we're at it, that crate should come in handy. This ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sour gob should cover it. Put it on my tab.
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Nice. Done. Swing by first thing in the morning. Alright, so we have Jeff to help us now. Now we just gotta find Iggy and Tish. Oh, there they are. Hey, Tish, look who it is. Luca, are you here to try and tickle us to death again? Look, just hear me out.
Iggy raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
We're listening. Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of malice or shit. Shit to each other.
He gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. But lately, life has been kinda... Oh man, strange. We'll do hard. Hard, you know? Hard? Well, yeah, life's always hard. Get over it. We ain't interested. Fine.
Luca knew they'd meet. He tried again.
So that was the right answer.
Iggy gave a reluctant.
Crooked? Crooked, you know? Crooked. Yeah, well, life's always crooked. Get over it. Ah, come on.
Iggy gave a.
I had a feeling strange was the right answer, but I wanted to see if the other two got me interesting dialogue. Strange, you know?
Iggy considered the point.
Things have been weird around here. So, I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What do you say we... Hide? Pull? Pull. Pull our hostilities, at least for now. Pull? We don't pull away from nothing. Puzzle. Ah, come on.
Iggy gave a.
At least we can get through this quickly.
Iggy considered the point.
Ah, so what do we... Break our hostilities, at least for now. We do like breaking things. Even if a truce means less breaking things. What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff? Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ. Here we go.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
So I wonder what happens if you don't have all the options that I have. Like, can you literally just dead end here and not be able to complete? My, Luca Van Horn. I'm impressed. And after all this is done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime?
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Fine. But not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. We just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luca was off.
Alright, well, we did our stuff. Did you hear that, Tish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invited us to hang out at the treehouse.
A single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
I never expected this day to come. How wonderful. Aww. We're making friends along the way.
Into the hive.
Into the hive?
A good heist requires preparation. And thorough preparation takes time, something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. "We're locked and loaded on my end." And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help. He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention. Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach Perennial Harvest.
Ooh, what's lunch, Zero? Nice.
The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence.
Yeah, that's true, Argon. Possible to dead end here and be forced to go back to collect new charms. Huh. That makes sense, though. That makes sense. They really don't... They don't want you to dead end. They want you to the end. Which I'm not sure this is... I wonder if this one is the true ending. I don't know. Like, they've built up the story enough that I can't tell which is a long the end or the true end.
Rollo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
Just stay calm, Rollo. You can do this. Got your delivery here. A delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery. One moment. I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning. Right.
He had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. Oh, I love that awkward grin. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. Our harvest awaits and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the perennial harvest headquarters.
Our harvest awaits. Package here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything about... Yeah, this is a need-to-know kind of thing. I'll just check.
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this form.
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again? I'm...
Rollo panicked.
Our harvest awaits. Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir. Our harvest awaits. Ready to light the candle, Tish? Yup. Suck on this perennial ham fist. What was that?
The distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the dang door. I got a job to do.
The clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
I should check on that noise. Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay. Phew. That was close. Our harvest awaits. Hey, I figure, when in doubt, stick with the classics. Well, that was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. Alright, everyone knows what to do? Yep, deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck, in case she needs some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. Rollo, you look so cute with a mustache. You two be safe. Locate the founder's office. All right. All right, that's reception. That's odd. There's not even any cups for the water. That is odd. Oh boy. Hallway to nowhere. What's going on here? I'm gonna get so lost in here. Solomon?
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Luca? What are you doing here? It's a long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I am most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and... Were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how did you know? They brought me here and locked me up, and when they were distracted, I ran. Oh my god, he's playing me like a fiddle. Dang, okay, you should stick with me. We've got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
We? Yeah, Rollo and Becker headed to deep engineering. Oh, thank heavens you found me. We've got to get out of here. We can't leave just yet. But they'll catch us again. I've got to do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just need to get into that office. Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It was down just this way.
Luca happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequence. Oh, here it is. So it is. It's pretty lucky I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
Oh man, if you'd played this before you did the other one. Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how we, could possibly defeat a lock like that.
Luca smiled and looked at his watch.
Yeah, welcome on in, Masonic. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's just wait a minute. Huh. I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it.
She mimed a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Oh, that's great. But you can't do this without the malice, and you've got that for... Yeah,
The light
true,
on the
true.
keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
This is going to be rough for Solomon trying to figure out how to not break his cover here. Rollo, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel. Great timing. We're stuck at a locked door marked 24601. Need you to get us through. What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friend, Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets.
Cute. Very cute.
The screen blinked to life. Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
How did you just guess that? Oh, it's this absurd password Rollo heard when he was down here before. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the founder, uses such a basic password. Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
This is great. Your powers of deduction are as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Rollo, I think this should do it. Bingo bango, doors open. Luca, you never fail to impress. What is that slippery lout even doing down here? We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We have to get her out. I see. Okay, Luca. I think we're close. The next door is marked 13806.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
No, he hit the panic button. Maybe this one opens the lock. Yep. Crap, we've got company. Luca, must go faster. One sec, I can't think with all this noise.
He quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here is 13806. Go, go, go! Curse these fumbling hands. My apologies, Luca. Don't beat yourself up. I know you were just trying to help. No, he wasn't. No, he was not. Aw, man. No water cups. Rollo! Rollo, are you okay? Rollo, come in.
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
Huh, you can turn off the alarms. They're trapped.
With self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Rollo, where are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nelly's office. Oh, okay. You two rabble rousers are coming with us. Nope. Make a break for it. Oh, Roxy, I love you so much. Did that little shit just kick me? Don't just stand there. After them. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fitz have got them, have them on a wild goose chase. I'm having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Rollo, how long do you think Roxy can distract them? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we've got time. Enter in Nelly's office now. Mom! Oh, honey, what did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy. I finally used the Young Chemist Lab Kit. Oh, you sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. We need to get you out of here. We? Who is your adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult. Ever heard of a growth spurt? I have more of a growth spew. God, Rollo, that's terrible. No, that's not possible.
Nellie leaned over to examine his teeth.
Substantial banding on the enamel of the molars consistent with Tempus liquamine exposure. Is that what you call the junk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the hell is going on in this place? I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemical compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in the wellspring they called the Source. They named it Tempus liquamine. It pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. It was the secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvested the source, infusing small amounts of Tempus liquamine into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Costs to be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time. But it led to complications. The foul harvest. Perennial Harvest came in to clean up the mess, to succeed where Valentine failed. But Tempus liquamine is rebellious. Rebellious? You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. The more you try and force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists, yes. I can relate to that. My role is to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott, harnessing Tempus liquamine to reliably manipulate an organism's age. But just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we could achieve a successful result before today's festival. But you didn't, right?
Nellie sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them, and now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. I really am truly sorry. Meh, those calls are all hand-me-downs anyway. It sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I had considered that possibility. I have sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Mom, Dr. Prescott is dead. Kerr had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio. It's why we gotta get you out of here. Like now. Wait, the vial! I finally solved the chemical equation allowing direct control of aging. Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came. All the more reason we gotta hightail it. Luca, we got Dr. Mordwill. Heading your way now. Roger that. Be careful. Alright, everything's on track. And what is your plan for escaping? We'll go over everything when they get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info. Malice 80 proof whiskey. Hard drink for a hard man. Wow, even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
I should just smother you right now. What was that? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly, you're no bother at all. This is so funny knowing. Let's see what else this bad boy has on it. Security system. Time card logs. Payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
Just you wait. Huh? Oh, nothing.
Luca tugged on each of the cabinets.
Dang, this must be the good stuff. They're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspected. Yeah, the key's probably in his desk, though. Oh, this is fantastic! It looks like the founder was helping Kerr plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with a party? Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. Huh. He must have been in here recently. That is too funny. I also just realized there's heist music playing. This is totally heist music. I'm really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. Oh, you needn't worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of this, I promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face. They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Lock it! Lock it! Lock it! Locked. That was close. When we left Nelly's office, it was swimming with clipboards. He barely got away. Did they follow you? Rolo. Before we start tossing blame around. It is possible someone ordered a pizza. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Definitely not pizza. What now? Don't look at me. I'm officially retiring from the heist in business. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions. Just let me think. Can someone watch the door? Of course. Oh, no. Everyone else, huddle up. Oops. I think this little caper has gone on long enough. Solomon, no! Hush now, child. The adults are speaking. Dr. Mordwill, a brief reintroduction is in order. We never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child. The powerful and enigmatic founder. Sharper, the fallen progenitor who created this town. Perennial harvest, Valentine fertilizer. All connected by a single thread. Yours truly. But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Ah, yes. Now you've got it. Tempus liquamine. You discovered how to reverse the process.
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
God, the slow clap is so mean. Very good, Dr. Mordwill. Very good. Though the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effects went a little too far for my taste. Oh, that's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work. Oh, it is. It totally is, Kagan. Which you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please.
Kerr presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
May I present to you the eighth wonder of the...
Before he could finish, Rollo snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
Drink it. Wow, this stuff seems pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool. You have no idea what you have in your hand. Actually, we do. You just did a whole evil villain monologue thingy about it.
Rollo casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Gosh, maybe I'll have a taste.
Luca jiggled the vial mockingly.
Seize him. Luca, over here. Move another inch and I smash it.
She held it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. Fine, risk killing us all. Or, if you're lucky, nothing happens. Then what? We capture you and grant you much less leniency.
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word, if you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed.
A deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there is only one way this ends.
She looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
Huh, that's a good girl. Beck, don't do it. We can't trust that jerk. I'm sorry, he's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded.
No!
Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Mr. Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first, you have a speech to make. Cut out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think, all of this is thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn. What? I don't understand. How is this all because of me? No, my father. Ha, I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be part of something great. But the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
But the universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with a force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Oh, man. We're about to hit a dead end, by the way. Well, that's my cue. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. We're about to get encased in ice. You three, keep post outside the door. We're about to be encased in ice. 'Cause that's how this always ends. Well, crap. Oh? Oh, this isn't at the end. Oh, thank you for that, Running Paw. Thank you for that. I have done a little bit of acting in my life, and it tends to lend itself well to doing voice acting. I can't do many voices, but I try. Oh, I can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any other choice. But what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rolo, you just need some time. Rolo, it's over. We lost.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luca. Give me a minute to calm my mind. Hey. I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do. I know, it's just... We're so close. We were so close. I've got a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. Time wounds all heals. That's a real good turn of phrase, Beck. Time wounds all heals. Well, time seems like less of an issue for him now. Luca, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note, hidden in a false drawer. Yeah, that's true. Frost time may have been delayed due to Rolo's abduction. Oh, ooh, you have a point, Bunny Fist. You have a point. But yeah, I love that phrase too. It's a nice, and I tried to correct it saying time heals all wounds, but it took me a second to reconfigure my brain to time wounds all heals and realizing heal was spelled like heal as in evil. That was a nice turn of phrase. Like, kudos 10 out of 10 to the writing team for this because they did an amazing job. A note, hidden in a false drawer. What sort of note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short. He left behind a letter with the hope it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Luca, I think they were meant for you. Why? What did it say? It's about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. There was an accident. She had been exposed to extreme amounts of Tempus liquamine.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
Is she? She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often at the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work. And it cost him his life. That's a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
Dang. But if she's alive, where's she been? Where is she now?
A sudden explosion sounded from the hull.
What?
Chapter 8. Comeuppance. Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke,